Welcome to the class of estimation, costing and specification students. So, in the previous classes we have started our new topic which is called earthwork in road constructions in cutting and filling, and in the last class we have also seen the theory related to earthwork in road formation, how to get what is the cutting profile, what is the filling profile, what is the area of cross section and what is the volume, how to get the volume in filling and cutting, and how to draw the longitudinal section of the road as well as simple cross section of the road. In today's class, let us solve one more numerical example based on cutting and filling. In our previous problem, reduced level of ground was given to us, and there was only after completing that problem we have found that there was only cutting phenomena was included in the problem. Okay, what was there? We have just used it. The question which was given to us, whose slope was 2:1 and the downward slope was given to us was 1:150. Now in this, in last class there were only filling phenomena. What we have done? We have our formation level was above the existing ground level. So, there was only filling phenomena, but in today's class let us solve one different numerical example which consists of both filling and cutting. So, the question is given as follows. The question is on your screen. What the question is? Estimate the cost of earthwork for a portion of road of 280 meters using data given below. What is the data given to us? First of all, highlight this. What we need to highlight is here the 280 meter, the portion, the length of the road is given to us. It is how much? 280 meters. 280 meters is given to us, and the formation level at 25th station is 52. As you can see, this is our 25th station, and the formation level is how much? The formation level is 52. And the road is in downward gradient in 1:200, as this formation level drops continuously at a downward gradient of 1:200. 1:200. Next, what is the formation width? 10 meter. 10 meter is the formation width, and see here two side slopes are given to us. One is for banking. This 2:1 is for banking. This 2:1, the slope is for banking, and 1.5:1 is for cutting. What it is? 1.5:1 is for cutting. Okay. Now let us start doing this problem. Let us start solving this numerical example. As this all data is given in the question, which you can see at the right hand of your screen. This data is also given in the question. So let us start the question by drawing the longitudinal profile. What we need to draw? We need to draw the longitudinal section of the road. So let me start with longitudinal section. Longitudinal section of the road. So this is this will be doing in this slide. So as our stations are given, name this station. See 25, 26, these all are our station till 32. You need to name this station. What it is? The first station is how much? 25th station. This is our 25th station. This is 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 and 32. The names of our station, the names of our stations was from 25 to 32, and we have written this. Okay, we have written this, and after this its reduced level of the ground is also given to us at 25th station. What is the reduced level of the ground? If you look at over here at 25, the reduced level of the ground is how much? 51. So what we need to do? We need to mark this 51. What we need to do? We need to mark this 51 on this at the 25th station. So at 25th station I am marking one point, which is nothing but 51.0. 51.0. Similarly, at 26th station, what is the reduced level? At 26th station, the reduced level is 50.9. What it is? 50.9. So, what we need to do? We need to again map this little bit lower than 50. Look at this 26 one. So, I will mark it little bit lower than 51. Okay. What is this distance? 50.90. What the distance is? 50.90. The next, what we have? 50.50 we have. What we have at 27th station? What is the reduced level at 27th student? 27th station 50.5. Mark it over here. Mark it over here. I am marking 50.5 somewhere over here. What it is? 50.5. Okay. Again, at 28th station. At 28th station, we have 50.8. How much it is? 50.8. So, at 28th station, we need to mark 50.8. So, little bit lower than 50.90. This one 50.8. At 29th station, what we have? 50.6. 29th station, just above this I will mark it. Okay. How much it is? 50.6. At 30th station, 50.7. In between this, somewhere here. Okay. How much it is? 50.7 at 30th station. Okay. Again on 31st station, 51.2. 51.2. So, somewhere here 51.2. The last one we have 51.4. So, the last station we have 51.4. Got it? These are the points. Now, what we need to do? We need to join these points. What we need to do? We need to join these points. Freehand drawing. With the help of freehand drawing, what we need to do? We need to join these points. So, this becomes our reduced level of the ground. What does it becomes? Reduced level of the ground. This is nothing but this color line. What we have? This is our reduced level of ground. What it is? Reduced level of ground. Let us mark clearly over here. Okay, let us mark clearly. What to mark clearly? Let us make this line straight. See, let this be the profile of reduced ground level. So, what it is? It is nothing but RL of ground, reduced level of ground. Earlier, which we have seen, okay, in our orange color line, I have modified is it's in this form. Okay, so what are the points? Here it was 1 point. Okay, what was the point here? 51.0. Earlier, what we have calculated? Here it was another point, 51.8, 50.9 actually, sorry, 50.9. Okay, this was the lowest peak, which was 50.5. Again, there was a rise, 50.8. Okay, again there was a little bit low, this was 50.6. This point was 50.7. Okay, this was 50.7, 51.2. This was 51.4. Got it, everyone? This was our original point. Okay. Now, what we need to do is, as it is given to us, what it is given? formation. Now go with this thing. Now we are done with reduced level of the ground. Now go for this thing. At 25th station, what it is given to us? RL of formation. How much it is? RL of formation is 52. At RL of formation at the starting, how much it was? 52. At 25th station, how much it is? 52. So just above this, here we will be marking one point, which is nothing but 52. What it is? 52. 52.0. Okay. Now, as this goes in downward gradient, in 1 in 200. So what we need to do? Downward gradient in 100, what does it means? For 200 meter, for 200 meters, there is a dip of 1 meter. So now look at over here, each chainage is how much? Between 25 to 40, the distance is how much? Each chainage is how much? Look at over here, this distance is how much? 40 meters. This distance is how much? 40 meters, and it goes so on. So for 40 meters, what is the dip? What is the dip? It is nothing but 0.2 meters. What it is? 0.2 meters. So what we need to do? For every junction from this 52, what we need to drop is, so here what is the reduced level of what is the reduced level of at station number 26? At 26, 52 minus 0.2, that is nothing but 51.8. Similarly, at here at 27th station, 51.8 minus 0.2, which is 51.6. Similarly, at 28th station, it is 51.4, 51.2, 51.0, 50.8. Okay, what it is? 50.8. It is 50.6. What it is? 50.6. So by above the formula, this points, what we need to do? We need to mark it over here. What we need to do? We need to mark. Okay, it is at constant gradient. So here what we need to do? We need to mark 51.8. Again at the next station 51.6. Again at the next station 51.4. Again at the next station 51.2. Again at the next station 51. Okay. Again at this station, what is our length at station 31? Look at our station. At station 31, our length is how much? 50.8. Here, look at over here. Here at station 31, reduced level of the ground is 51, and reduced level of the formation is 50.8. So it will be below. What it is? It will be below here 50.8. So again here also below 50.6. Why we are marking below over here? Okay, why we are marking it below over here? Just because, see, look at the formation level. Here 51 was greater than 50.7. Okay. But here 50.8 is below the 51.2. So that's why what we need to do? We need to mark below and then join this. Join in the form of a straight line. What we need to do? We need to join in the form of straight line. Join in the form of straight line. Okay. So let us see one clear picture after joining how it looks. So if we make our clear diagram, it will look like this. It will look like this. 52, 50.8. If we join this all points in a straight line, now you can see the image properly. This will be your image. Okay, got it. So now what is our next step? Our next step is to find out this area is our prime important area. Which area I am talking about? Now look clearly, there is a small twist over here. What is the twist? Say, what is this area all about? This all area is filling. Which area I am talking about? This all area. This is filling portion. Okay, and this is nothing but cutting portion. Okay, here as reduced level of the ground is more, okay, than the formation level. This yellow color indicates, what does this yellow color indicates? Formation level, RL of formation. What it indicates? RL of formation. RL of formation. It is RL of formation. Okay, this area is cutting area, this area is the banking area. So what we need to do is, we need to assume this junction is very much important. Which junction? Here, this point which we are talking about. This is the point where before this it is a cutting area, here it is filling, here we have to cut. Okay, this area is more important. If we imagine this area, okay, in the broader perspective, what happens? How it look like? Okay, how it look like? Redraw this area to some clear portion. How does it look? If we imagine this area, this cross section area over here, now you can see that, okay, this imagine this intersection area over here. What is this station? This station is 30th station. This is our 30 station. This is our 31 station. This is our 31 station. In between 30 and 31 station, we are assuming one more station, which is nothing but, let us take it as x. Let us take it as x. So what is this distance? If this is the x, if this distance is x, let us consider this distance as x. What will be this distance? The remaining distance, as the distance between each and every station is how much? 40 meters. How much? The distance between each station is how much? 40 meters. I will write down in another color. What is the distance between two stations? The distance between two stations is 40 meters. So on. Okay. In each and every distance, what we have? We have 40. So this distance is how much? 40 minus x. In between 30 and 31, what is the distance? Same, 40 meters will be the distance. In between 30 and 31, we have 40 meters. So if this value is x, this is nothing but 40 minus x. What it is? 40 minus x. And now let us determine this depths. Which depth I am talking about? This horizontal depths. Let us determine this depth. What is the value of this depth? 52 minus 51, it is nothing but 1. How much it is? 1. This value is 1. Now subtract this, 50.8 minus 0.9. How much is this value? 0.9. It is 0.9. Now next, this depth, 51.6 minus 50.5, this depth is 1.1. How much it is? 1.1. Next, after 1.1, our next depth is how much? Subtract these two quantities. Okay, 0.6. This also. Subtract these two. It is also how much? 0.6. Subtract these two. It is 0.3. At this point it is how much? 0. Depth is how much? 0, and again at this point it is 0.4. How much it is? 0.4. Again at this point the depth is 0.8. How much? 0.8. So here at 31 station what we have? 0.4. So write down 0.4 over here, and here how much we have? 0.3. 0.3. At 30 station the depth is 0.3. Okay, getting my point. Now we need to find out this x distance. What we need to find out? We need to find out this x distance. Our aim is to find out from this station 31 this length we need to find out. This is nothing but our x. And what is this length from 31? If we take this as 31, what is this length? This length is 40 minus x. What it is? 40 minus x. Okay, this length is 40 minus x. So let us determine this by similar triangles method. X by 0.3 is equal to use the similar triangles method. X by 0.3 is equal to 40 minus x by 0.4. From this if we solve, the value of x will be 17.14. How much it will be? 17.14. So this value is 17.14. So our next step is to formulate the table. What is our next step? Next step is to draw the table. Okay. So let us start. The first will be serial number. The next is station name. Then depth, small d, depth. Then average depth, dw. Okay. The next is area, area 1. The next is area 2, total area, length, volume. What is the formula for average depth? d1 plus d2 by 2, average depth. Area, what is the formula for area? b into dw. What is the formula of area 2? s into dw square. What it is? s into dw square. Total area a1 plus a2. Volume, area, total area into length. Total area into length. Okay. So let us start this. Let us start filling this table. So the what is our first station? First serial number is station number 25. Okay. What is the depth of station number 25? Depth is 1. So we will write 1 over here. And for first thing, everything will be blank. Okay. Now one more thing, what it is given in the question for filling. Okay. For filling the slope is 2:1. For banking it is given. For banking, what is the slope? 2:1 is the slope. So write down over here, banking slope. For banking, slope is 2:1. So s is to 1, s is equal to 2 it is. Okay. So now our serial number 2. The next station is 26 station. What is the depth of 26 station? 0.9. What it is? 0.9. Write it over here. And now average depth 1 plus 0.9 divided by 2. How much it is? 0.95. Okay. B, what is the formation width? It is given 10, okay, 10 into 9.5, which is equal to 90, 10 into 0.95, sorry, what it is? 10 into 0.95, sorry for this mistake. Ten into 0.95, which is equal to 9.5 meter square. Okay, 9.5 meter square. Now S, what is the value of S? 2 into, what is the value of dW? 0.95 square. Okay, 2 into 0.95 square, this value is how much? 1.80 meter square. Now what we need to do? We need to add 9.5 plus 1.8. The total area which we will get is 11.30 meter square. We know what is the length? 40 meters is the length. So volume is equal to area into length. What it is? Total area 11.30 into 40, which is nothing but 452.2. How much it is? 452.2 meter cube. How much it is? 452.2 meter cube. This will be same till which station? Till 30th station. See, at 30th station also we do the same thing. What we are doing? We are filling. So the same thing is repeated till 30th station. Next station is 27, next 28, 29 and 30. Serial number 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. What are the depth? Look at this figure and write down the depths. This figure is important to us. If we know this, if we draw this figure, then it is convenient to us. Okay. Now fill these values. For 27 it is 1.1, next 0.6, 0.6, 0.3. After this, at 7th station we have x, whose depth is nothing but 0, whose depth is 0. After 30th station we have our next station before 31st, what we have? X, whose depth is 0. Okay. So I will do the average values and I will write it directly. Okay. What you can do similarly? Now here what we need to do? The average 0.9 plus 1.1 by 2. The value is 1. Okay. Similarly, here the value will be 10. If we substitute in similar value, 2, it is 12, it is 40 meters and the volume is 480 meter cube. How much it is? 480 meter cube. Now next one, 0.6 case. Okay. Average depth will be 0.85. How much? 85. Here it becomes 8.5, 1.44, 12.28. See, I have written the formulas above. What we need to do? We need to fill these details in the similar manner and you will get the answer. Just what you need to do? You need to multiply this. 397.8. What we need to do? Multiply this. Again, next 0.6. Here also the average depth which you are getting is also 0.6. Here we have got 6, 0.72, 6.72, 40. Total volume is 268 meter cube. This all we are getting in meter cube. And what is this all about? This is all about filling thing. Serial number 1 to 7, 1 to 6. What we are getting? Filling quantities we are getting. What we are getting, ma? Filling. These are nothing but filling quantities. Zero 0.45, 4.5, 0.40, 4.9, 40, 196.2 meter cube. This all are filling quantities. What it is? Filling. Filling, or we can say it as banking. Filling or banking. Okay. Now x is equal to 0. What is this height now? 0 plus 0.3, it is 0.15. Okay, it becomes 1.5, and here 0.045, 1.545, 17.1. This distance. Now this length is not as 40 meters. What is the length of x we have got? The length of x we have got is 17.4. Look at over here. The length of x is 17.14. That we need to insert it over here. 17.14 meters. Now if we multiply, we will get 26.48. This is also filling. What it is? This is also filling thing. Now we have next two serial numbers, that is 31 and 32. Okay, we have next station which are nothing but 31 and 32. At 31 and 32, what is happening is cutting phenomena is happening. What is happening? Look at it over here. From 31 and 32, at these two stations 31 and 32, we are doing the cutting. So I will insert this 8 and 9. 8 and 9 is for cutting. 8 and 9 is for cutting. At station 9, okay, we name it as 31, we name it as 32. Okay. If this distance is 0, after x the distance is 0, what is the depth at 31? Depth at 31 is 0.4. Depth at 32 is 0.8. Average depth 0 plus 0.2 over here, 0.6 over here. Okay. Now same B into dW. How much it is? B is the formation width 10. The value of B is how much? 10 for both cases. Okay. So it is 2 and 6. 2 and 6. Here for cutting, side slope is 1.5 is to 1. So S is to 1. What becomes? Here the value of S changes. 1.5 into dW square. Okay. So the answer is 0.06. 2.06 will be the total area, 22.86. The volume, okay, here what will the volume? 47.9. This is nothing but meter cube. This is for cutting. This is not for filling. This is for cutting. C. Last 32 station. This area is, after 6 we are getting 0.54. Okay. So 0.54, 6.54. Okay. How we have got this length as 22.6? If we add these two, what should be the answer? 40. It should be 40 as the length. This is nothing but x. This is 40 minus x. This length is 40 minus x, 6.54. Now again the distance between 30 and 32 is as usual 40 meters. So, the volume is 261.6 meter cube in cutting. Got it? So, this is the procedure. This is the procedure to find out the volume in cutting and filling. By this procedure, what we do, now what we do, we will add this. We will add these values and we will say that this is for cutting thing. Add this all values. Add these 6 values and report is for cutting volume. Okay. Add these filling volume. Add these 2 values and report it as cutting values. These are cutting volume and above is filling volume. I hope you people have understood this problem. If you have any doubt, please post your queries into the comment section, or else you can come and meet me personally also. Okay. Do post your attendance on time. Thank you.